Welcome back. We have our beautiful Nightshade for our interview, and we're going to be talking about how much she spends as a whale on Love Nikki, like what that term means, and yeah, just like really fun information. If it seems like we're jumping around, we have conversations throughout the actual interview, but we might cut them out just to keep it brief and stuff. So if we suddenly go from like a conversation to like, now number 4, there was probably stuff in between that. Let's just dive right into it, and I'm going to ask the first question that a lot of you are probably thinking of, and it's like whether you consider yourself a whale and what a whale means.
I would definitely say that I actually am a whale. I feel like a lot of people have a different consensus of what the term would actually mean. I would say it's just depending on wardrobe count, V level, and money spent on the game.
Okay, so I know this question is super obvious, but just because people have been asking on Instagram, what V level are you?
I actually am a V15.
How long did it take for you to become a V15? And did you ever plan on becoming a V15?
Originally, it was never my intention to become a V15 because, like everyone else probably out there, I was always thinking, oh my god, imagine how much you would have to spend to attain that. Like, you'd be insane to do it. Fast forward to now. Originally, whenever I would start recharging, it would happen very slow, pack here, pack there. I want to say sometime around September though, I found myself at the V13, V14 range. And after that, it just kind of jumped because I want to say by December, I was already V15. Mind you, I have been playing for quite some time already, 3 years to be exact, and some months. I would say it literally took me about 2 years and 9 months.
2 years and 9 months. Do you think the reason why you started spending so much was because the game became more and more expensive?
I would definitely say so. In the beginning, I feel like we wouldn't have events as much and recharges, and all of a sudden you just see this surge of events appearing. And obviously you can't resist, the tempting suits.
Yeah, and they had like back-to-back crazy expensive hell events and like collaboration suits in that too, right?
Yes, and being somebody that is into like Story Corridor, I know I've shared this with a couple of friends, but this is just my perspective, of course. I feel like you get to appreciate the suits a little bit more if you are into Story Corridor and creating entries with them. Anytime something new comes out, your mind automatically shifts to, oh my god, this would be perfect to create this entry, or oh my god, I need this because it is essential in creating these type of amazing builds or things like that.
How much did you spend on 4 storms to get the top rank, and what do you do to keep up there?
Originally, I wasn't intending on ranking for the frames, well, at least not top ranking. I did want to rank at least maybe in the hundreds. I didn't really care where I was as long as I got the frames, because essentially that's the whole purpose for this ranking thing. You're cool, not a lot of people are going to have them, only 200 for each category, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. I got in too deep though, because once I started, of course, other people started as well. If I would rank at a certain number, I would then get booted down, especially the first few days, I noticed, because everybody's trying to pull. Now it's died down a little bit. We're at least maybe a good 7 to 8 days into the event. I'm not too sure. To answer the question, I have spent, if I am not counting my recharge the day before that, just so I could have enough diamonds for the event, it's been over 500.
Like US dollars?
Yeah, 500 USD. If I am counting the additional 100 that I recharged prior to event start, which is the day before, it would be 600 USD.
So what do you buy then, like to spend $500? Do you just buy like the 6,300 packs, or do you buy the other boutique items? Like what do you spend your money on?
Okay, so for this event, I only ended up purchasing $100 packs. That's literally all I did.
Are you pissed off about ranking events, or do you actually like them?
Okay, so that's actually a bittersweet question. I know that a lot of people are on the fence about them. You either love them or you hate them. I don't want to say that I hate them per se, but I also don't want to say that I love them per se. Much like anything in this world, I'm pretty neutral to it. I, of course, am currently ranking right now. If I despised the event, I wouldn't even be participating. Obviously, it's not fair to those players that don't pay for items, like let's say our V0 players. They'll never be able to attain these items. So it's very unfair for them. But as somebody that does spend, I obviously want to get these items because I am a completionist, so I would try to get them. So all in all, preferably, I would not like ranking events to come into our server, but it all depends on how they do. So for these frames, since it is a ranking event, I want to say depending on how well it does, like how much money was spent, maybe they might look into bringing them back in the future. I think overall, the way that you have to look at this is from a player's perspective and the company's perspective. To be fair, the reason why this game is still being kept alive to this day and it hasn't died down like some of their, sister servers, is because people like us keep on investing into the game. If you take people like us out of the equation, you're going to end up facing the same doom that the other servers faced. And I don't think anybody wants that.
I actually agree with that. I think whales are keeping our server alive, for sure. How much did you spend in total on Love Nikki to become a V15 player? And we've already asked how long you've been playing. So just how much you've been spending on the game.
Oof. That's literally what I have to say to that. I honestly can't be 100% sure. I mean, I would like to give you a perfect, concise amount, but I don't think that exists because overall, I don't just buy directly from the diamond recharge section. I buy stamina packs. I buy gold packs. We're talking the $12.99 ones. I get daily packs. I get zodiac packs, boutique packs. At this point, I would like to say that I may be around 30,000 to 40,000 diamonds away. So
dude, sorry, let me interrupt you. When you said 30 or 40,000, I didn't know you were gonna finish it with diamonds. I was just like, holy crap, dollars?
No, look, I am at 614,720 diamonds. You need 350,000 in order to be V15. So I'm saying that I'm going to be V15 again.
Oh my god. That's crazy. In a good way, because I love you and you're my friend. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know, Nightshade, she does a lot of those packs as she said earlier, and she also does Amazon coins, which help in terms of giving her a discount off packs, and then she also has Google Play points, which also help her with that. So in terms of an actual concise number, Night, do you think you could give us a rough estimate, as in a really rough estimate, if anything?
Roughly estimating, I would say the window is anywhere from maybe 8,000 to 9. Roughly estimating, because it could be a little bit less, around the 7,000 window.
Yeah.
Regardless, yes, I know what you are thinking. It is a lot.
Do you regret spending this much money on the game?
Okay, as I'm saying it out loud, most of the times I'm like, oh my god, why? I could have gotten so many other things with that. But looking at it from the long run in general, every day that I would invest, I'd just be like, oh, it's just 20. Oh, it's just 40. Things like that. So it didn't seem so bad. But when you add it up all together, you're just like, whoa, it's just mind-blowing. I really do enjoy this game. It is a big hobby. As you may have noticed, it is a big part of my everyday life now. And because of this, I get to interact with several of you guys, and as well, I get to help a lot of you guys too through giveaways or just, helping every other day, birthdays, such like that. I don't really regret it. I like what I do. I like the people that I've met, and I like interacting with all of you.
Yay! And if you didn't play Love Nikki, I would have never met you. And in case you guys didn't know, recently our friendship has blossomed to a point where I love Nightshade so much. She's just filled with wisdom. She's so fun to talk to, an amazing person all around. Plus, she also helped me open my eyes to the life of a V15. And yeah, I don't think being a whale is anything to be ashamed of. And if you don't regret it, then nobody else should say anything regarding that. People like Nightshade and people who are whales like her, they keep our server alive. Because of them, we can have a lot of things in the game that we probably can't have. So thank you for being alive, Night.
Oh, cheers.
I know. I love you. So, oh my gosh, that was fun. Thank you so much, Nightshade, for coming here and doing this interview with me. This was so fun, and it just puts me in awe to think about how a V15, like the daily life of them, and the answers you had for this was actually very eye-opening. So yeah, thank you so much for coming here and doing the interview.
Aw, well, thank you so much for having me. It was such a pleasure. And, I'm just excited to share what it is like for whales like us in the server, so y'all more or less have an idea of what we do and how we help out in the community.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to check our Instagrams out, linked over here. And yeah, if you have any other questions, just let me know and maybe we can do something else in the future. If you like this type of content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.